click the link below or go straight to mrlocario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber and the subscriber sent a donation. So thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. So this one says, I've been seeing this girl for about 6 months. I known her for 2 years previously. She is very submissive and cooperative. Her interest level would be in the extreme high category. I recently upgraded her to girlfriend status because of how well behaved and cooperative she is. She is very feminine and positive and is always doing her best to please me in any way she can. The only issue is she has a past of promiscuity that I just cannot let go. She previously slept with a cokehead and other goofy type dudes. And this is always in the back of my mind. It didn't bother me at first because I follow your teachings and thought I internalized that all women are hoes and sluts. But as soon as I upgraded her to girlfriend status, these thoughts kept creeping up in my head that my girl is a hoe. Recently, it led to a lot of fights between us, and I called her a lot of derogatory slut shaming language that I regret. I apologize for this, and the things got back to normal. But when we had sex again, she started saying stuff like, call me a dirty whore again, daddy. I'm just a little slut. I was thrown off by the fact that she said this after we had a fight about this specific topic, but did not say anything at the time as I was balls deep. I apologize for this. But then 2 days later, another fight happened and I did it again. And this time I was extremely brutal with the things that I said. Currently, we decided to take a break. Even after all of this, she still wants to work this out. And for me to overcome a lot of she still wants you to work this out. And for me to overcome a lot of this red pill, black pill, slut shaming rhetoric I learned over the years, before finding your content. My question is, how can I internalize the fact that women are hoes and to accept and love them for the hoes that they are, like K-Zaggin 20 says? I understand the logic about this, but it's just so difficult for me to internalize it, especially with the way I was raised. I feel like I'm being very feminine about this topic, and it is making me act out of character and feminine. I'm 24 and she is 29. If you're wondering also about the Game Kings, and it was probably the most unique documentary I've ever seen. All right. So shout out to you for getting the Game Kings. You feel me? And look, guys, this is what you got to understand, man. See, in this situation, right? First of all, you said you was only, dealing with this chick for like 6 months. You understand what I'm saying? As far as you and her fucking around, and then you're just making her your girlfriend. I keep telling you guys, wait at least a year and a half is even better. Then you make her your girlfriend if you want. And that's because you vetted her to see if she would be a good girlfriend to you. And see, this is the main part of what I'm gonna say in this video, is that you're worrying about stuff that doesn't really matter. Cause see, I'm gonna read again the important part. You said, this is your words. You said she is very feminine and positive and is always doing her best to please me in any way she can. I'm going to read that again. She is very feminine and positive and is always doing her best to please me in any way that she can. One more time for the people in the back. She is very feminine and positive and is always doing her best to please me in any way that she can. So I ask you, why are you worried about what the fuck she did before she met you? Huh? See, look. The reason why you're having issues in your situation is really you. You understand? It's you not being able to deal with the fact that women are sexual. Guys, you have to get this. You got to get over this. Women are sexual. You understand? You said this girl's 29 years old, right? Let's say she's been, let's say she's been doing it since she was 18. You understand what I'm saying? That's 11 years of sex, right? So unless she was before you in just, like a long-term relationship with one guy, right? That means that she's been having sex with other dudes. You understand what I'm saying? And see, what's throwing you off is because you're saying, oh, she's like saying, oh, call me a dirty slut and call me a whore. And that's just how people get sometimes when you're having sex. Listen, some women get, they get turned on by you saying this shit. Listen, I remember I was fucking with this chick and she needed me to call her a bitch. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, she was like, you know, she was on that shit. She was like, oh my God. She's like, call me a bitch, call me a fucking whore. All of that shit. Some chicks like that shit. That gets them off. Right. And see, the thing is, a chick could have been with just one dude and still been, you know, acting like that. Cause with that one dude, you understand? He could have been doing that with her. He could have been, you know, pounding her out, choking her, calling her a dirty whore, spitting in her face, all that other crazy shit. And that's what she likes. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't even necessarily need to be where she was fucking around with a whole bunch of dudes. It could have been one guy. Like, let's say this girl was with one dude. You understand what I'm saying? For all that time, and he was doing that, then yeah, that's what she likes. That's what she likes to, you know, do in the bedroom. Right? But even if it was more than one guy, who cares? Who cares? Listen, see, your issue is coming from you not being comfortable and you not accepting the fact that women are sexual. This is the problem with a lot of you guys. See, a lot of you guys are on, y'all in search for the virgin and all this other goofy shit, right? But understand that most of the women, like 98% of the women you meet out here have a sexual past. You understand? And it's your insecurity that's causing you to act this way. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. See, a lot of y'all want to, you know, point the finger at the chick, but the chick is doing what she should be doing, which is fucking. Listen, a lot of y'all come from a beta male mentality, meaning that in your mind, you're like, but if I met a girl and I really liked her, then I would make her my wife and we would have kids and it would be great and we'll live happily ever after and I'd find my soulmate and my dream girl and it'll be amazing, right? This is what you're thinking. So what happens is that when you meet a woman who's had sex with multiple men, what you think is there must be something wrong with her as to why these guys left her or why she left them. You understand? You're saying because you're thinking, I would never leave my dream girl. That doesn't make any sense. So either she must have left those guys, right? Or she's fucking crazy and they had no choice but to leave her because, you know, I would never leave a woman. This is what dudes think, right? But what you have to understand is that you could have been with a woman who, let's say this woman, you know, she's 29 years old. Let's say she had a boyfriend when she was like 18, 19, 20 or whatever. Let's say she was with this guy for 3 years. So from 18 to 19 to 20, 21, whatever it was, right? And then they broke up for whatever reason, right? And then she got with, let's say something like 10 more dudes before she met you. And now let's say all 10 of those dudes, right? She was, you know, being like cooperative because like you said, you like she's doing all the shit, she's doing all the type of shit that she you know, she should be doing in a situation where she's with a man. And then let's say all 10 of them niggas left her just because. Let's say all 10 of them niggas was players. Like they're like, look, I'm just here trying to fuck around with these chicks a little bit and then I'm keeping it pushing, right? So all 10 of these niggas she wanted to be with, she wanted them to be the boyfriend and they just was like, I'm good, let me just fuck this girl and leave. But again, like I said, because you have a beta male mentality, you can't think or imagine just fucking a girl and leaving because your idea of fucking a girl is, oh my God, she's so amazing. I fucked her. I want her to be my girlfriend. I love her and all this other stuff. So you forget that there's niggas out there that's just fucking for sport who meet these women and they add to the high body count. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not this thing where guys have this mentality or thought process of, oh, well, if she was such a valuable chick or a decent chick, how come she couldn't keep a man? You know why? Because she was fucking with players and them niggas just fucked her and left. Ask me how I know. You understand? I'm that dude. You understand? You know how many chicks I just smashed and kept it moving? And these are good chicks. Ain't nothing wrong with them. I just wanted to fuck. So I'm like, yo, listen, we gonna just do this and that's that. You understand? So all the time it's not that it's, oh, well, something's wrong with her. Now, there are times where the chick got issues, you understand? And that's what it is. And I get it. But you have to understand that these chicks are going to have a sexual past. You understand? This is how relationships flow. Every person you meet is not going to be the person you're going to be with for the long term. So while that woman is on her journey, let's say she is trying to find a boyfriend, husband to stay with long term, right? She's going to run into dudes who are inconsistent, and their inconsistencies have nothing to do with her in a lot of cases. But see, because if you have the beta male mindset, you can't fathom just fucking a girl and leaving, because you have the scarcity mindset, which will make you just want to stay with that one girl. So in your mind, you're looking at this girl like, man, she's such a whore. You know, all of these guys must have wanted to get with her, but she just has this insatiable taste for dick. Like, she just needs so much dick in her life. You understand? Nah, a chick will like to fuck, and a lot of chicks like variety, right? But a lot of times what will happen is that if a chick meets a guy who the sex is on point and the guy is on point, and that guy wants to stay with her, she'll stay with that nigga. You understand what I'm saying? In most cases, right? But a lot of times shit just don't work out. People aren't compatible. You understand? Sometimes the dude that was with her got tired of her and left. Sometimes she was with a guy that liked her, but she wasn't really feeling him. That happens. You understand? And then they each move on. So this is why when you meet her, you're going to meet that woman who has that sexual past. You understand? So what I'm saying to you is, bruh, is that you got to understand that you are feeling a certain type of way because you can't get over the fact that she has a sexual past. And most of the women that you deal with are going to have that. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't women out there who are virgins and shit. I'm not saying that there's women out there who don't, have a low body count. What I'm saying is that those are far and few in between. This is what I've been trying to tell you guys. Most of the chicks that you deal with, most of them, right, have a bunch of dudes that they fucked with before they met you. Period. You understand what I'm saying? And the older she gets, the more dudes she fucked with. In most cases. You understand? Don't let these women fool you with their story. Oh, well, I'm not like that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, there's chicks that I fucked with, right? Who, like, I remember there was this chick that I messed with who was married for like, I don't know, like 10 years or some shit like that. And she was a virgin when she married her husband. You understand what I'm saying? Supposedly. That's what she said. You understand? Because you never know nowadays with these chicks. They be just talking about your shit. But let's just say she was a virgin when she met her husband. Right? And they had sex. They had sex. They had kids or whatever and all this other stuff. And she was only with him for 10 years. Right? Then they broke up. Right? Now, by the time she got to me, she already done fucked like 60 dudes. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happened was, and this is the thing, that was 2 years in between her breaking up with her husband, them getting a divorce, and her meeting me. You understand? So her husband met her when she was a virgin. They were married for 10 years. They broke up, right? And then when she met me, we fucking and doing our thing. And I'm having a conversation with her because that's how I do. I'm able to get the real numbers out these chicks. And she basically said that, you know, she said it's probably around 60. That's what she said. Could be more, could be less, who the fuck knows, right? But basically within a 2-year span, she had sex with a bunch of dudes. Now, the reason why is because most of these women, even the ones that are quote unquote virgins, right? They still want a variety of dick too sometimes, right? And see, what happened was she told me that she never cheated on her man, right? She was like, I never cheated. I never did any of that. When it was over, I just went wild. You understand what I'm saying? Because that was like years of her wanting and probably thinking of fucking around with other dudes. You understand? But the thing was that, yeah, she's with this guy. They've been together for 10 years or whatever. And, you know, she was like, yeah, the sex was good. You know, he treated me good. Everything was cool and all that other stuff because he was like the total package. So yeah, she was like, I'm gonna stick with this guy. Right. But see, a lot of you guys who are, you know, trying to get these virgins, you know, even this story I'm telling you, it's like, okay, well, they wanted together for 10 years. It's over. So just marrying or getting with a virgin doesn't guarantee that shit's gonna work out forever. You understand what I'm saying? And there are times where you get with that virgin and she could end up cheating on you because of her curiosity for other dick. You understand? But the thing is, at the end of the day, you have to get over your fucking, you know, issues with women fucking around. You understand? This goes for all you guys out there. You have to get over this bullshit because either the woman is gonna tell you what happened or she's not gonna tell you what happened. But even though she doesn't tell you what happened doesn't mean it didn't happen. So either you can just accept the truth or you could live in the illusion. You understand what I'm saying? It's really that simple. Because most of the time, these women, you know, they be doing a bunch of crazy shit. They don't even be counting the fucking, you know, they don't like count certain shit. Meaning like they'll be fucking around with a dude, and because it was a one night stand, they don't count it. Because they was, you know, quote unquote high or drunk, they don't count it. It's my birthday, so they don't. You understand what I'm saying? They be doing a whole bunch of shit. You understand? So there's the shit that they tell you if they're gonna tell you anything. Then there's the shit that they don't tell you, right? And then there's the shit that they will never fucking tell you. You understand what I'm saying? So listen, stop worrying about the bullshit. You understand? Stop worrying about the bullshit. Again, let me read this again. You said, she is very feminine and positive and is always doing her best to please me in any way she can. That's all that matters.
What's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham, and what I want to talk about today is the Bad Boy Membership Contest. All you have to do to be eligible to win the Bad Boy Membership Contest is to be a Bad Boy member. See, what we realize is that when guys join the Bad Boy membership, they make the transition from simp to player very quickly, and we're just trying to make that transition just a little bit easier. So here's what you get if you win the Bad Boy Membership Contest. So here's what you receive if you win the Bad Boy Membership Contest. A bottle of Bad Boy Cologne by Carolina Herrera, New York. A luxury designer timepiece. And a $100 gift card. To increase your chances of winning, share this post in your story, tag 3 friends, and subscribe to Mr. Locario or the Miles Cunningham YouTube channel. The link is in the bio. And follow Real Mr. Locario and Miles in the Game on Instagram. The winner will be announced at the first of the month. Good luck.
Click the link below and get your bad boy gear. Get the t-shirts, Submissive Women Are Sexy. binary as fuck, and I'm God to these hoes. Click the link below to get your bad boy gear today. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.